Man United transfer news live. Sesko set for medical as United reach agreement. Baleba contact made. Garnacho talks advance. Manchester United are in for an absolutely massive summer of transfer business at Old Trafford. And Benjamin Sesko is set to undergo a medical at the Red Devils after the Premier League giants agreed a fee with RB Leipzig for the striker. The two clubs came to an agreement on a deal worth £66.5 million plus £7.3 million in add-ons. Elsewhere, Man United have made contact over a shock transfer for Brighton star Carlos Baleba. In other news, Chelsea are advancing in their talks for Argentine winger Alejandro Garnacho Šeško in Manchester. Benjamin Sesko has been spotted in Manchester after his plane touched down. His plane landed at Manchester Airport, and he was then driven off in a black Mercedes. The striker is set to join Manchester United after the club agreed a £74 million deal with RB Leipzig. He will have his medical tomorrow. New kit release. Manchester United have confirmed that the club's new third kit will be released soon. The Red Devils have already revealed the home and away shirts. The third strip will be unveiled on August 12th, next Tuesday. EXCL, Benjamin Eko and his agent Elvis Basanovic, on the way to Manchester. The first pick of Eko since becoming new Manchester United player, the club he wanted. His landing tonight, medical and signature Friday. Unveiling Saturday. Manchester United will be welcoming some familiar faces to Old Trafford when they take on Fiorentina on Saturday. The Italian side boasts two former Red Devils in David De Gea and Sofyan Amrabat. Former Manchester City striker Edin Dzeko, Everton forward Moise Kean and Arsenal defender Pablo Mari are all also in the squad. Garnacho update. Chelsea have reportedly stepped up their efforts to sign Manchester United star Alejandro Garnacho. The Blues are intensifying talks for the Argentine, and a move could progress quickly following Benjamin Sesko's deal with United. The Athletic have claimed that Garnacho only wants to join Chelsea. Man United done deals. Manchester United have been very busy during the summer transfer window. Here are all the players United signed and all the players that left Old Trafford. Manchester United have agreed a deal to sign RB Leipzig star Benjamin Sesko. Sesko is set to undergo a medical after Leipzig accepted a bid worth £66.5 million, with £7.3 million in add-ons. United were believed to have matched an offer made by Newcastle for the striker, which was also accepted by the German giants. The Magpies' bid would have seen Leipzig take in £71.5 million up front with an additional £2.1 million in performance-related bonuses. But the Slovenia international has decided he wants the Red Devils and is set to finalize his switch to Old Trafford in the coming days. The Bundesliga outfit have now given the 22-year-old permission to travel to complete the transfer. Manchester United have reached a deal with RB Leipzig for Benjamin Sesko. According to transfer insider David Ornstein, United have sealed an agreement in principle with Leipzig. The two teams have agreed on £66.4 million plus £7.4 million in add-ons. The striker has been granted permission to fly to Manchester and complete his move. The Slovenia international is also set to undergo his medical with Man United. Benjamin Sesko advice. Benjamin Sesko has been told he is ready for the Premier League and has been urged to join Manchester United. Former Slovenian star Robert Koren, who played for both West Brom and Hull in the top flight, reckons his fellow countryman will become a massive star in England after his expected departure from Leipzig. That I played against Manchester United, and I can tell you, it's something special. It's a unique club that I've admired for a long time, and so has Benjamin. If he does end up there, he can become an elite player. He's already well on his way. Of course, playing for Manchester United brings huge pressure, constant media attention, public scrutiny, and passionate fans. But I believe he has the mental strength to deal with all that. Benjamin Sesko has been showing exceptional talent and potential in recent years, so I have no concerns about him making the step up. He's hard-working and possesses modern traits: height, speed, agility, and most importantly, a sharp finish. The transfer fee being mentioned speaks for itself. Top quality always commands a top price. I know what it's like to play in the Premier League. It's a league that stands head and shoulders above the rest and continues to grow stronger. When a chance like this comes, especially from clubs of that magnitude, you can't afford to hesitate. Benjamin has proven in the Bundesliga, in the Champions League, and for the national team that he belongs at the highest level. He's incredibly talented and works hard for his team. That's the kind of profile that big clubs are drawn to. Chelsea want to sign both RB Leipzig star Xavi Simons and Manchester United ace Alejandro Garnacho. According to Sky Sports, the Blues are in talks to sign the two forwards and discussions have been ongoing for some time. Simons, who is also targeted by Bayern Munich, was not in Leipzig's squad for their friendly on Saturday against Toulouse. Meanwhile, Garnacho is one of several players that United are looking to move on this summer. United are aware of Chelsea's interest in the winger and expect formal offers from other clubs as well. Man United manager Ruben Amorim admitted that it's clear Garnacho wants a different thing, with a different leadership. Newcastle are interested in Chelsea ace Nicolas Jackson during the summer transfer window. Sunsport understand the Magpies will move for Jackson if they lose Alexander Isak. The Toon had their eye on RB Leipzig star Benjamin Sesko, but he looks set to join Manchester United instead. The Senegal international is back in training with the Blues ahead of the new season. But Sunsport understands the West Londoners are open to selling him for the right price. Baleba GoFundMe page. Manchester United are so desperate for a new midfielder that one fan has launched a GoFundMe page to raise money to sign Brighton ace Carlos Baleba. United have reportedly made contact with the Seagulls to explore a potential deal for Baleba, though it will prove difficult. Brighton could potentially ask for as much as £100 million for the Cameroon international, who still has 3 years remaining on his contract. Other Cameroonian reports have suggested Amex Chiefs want £87 million on the table to even consider opening talks for the 21-year-old. According to The Athletic, the Red Devils have expressed their interest in the defensive midfielder and, while Man United may be struggling for money as they flirt with PSR amid the arrivals of Mateus Cunha and Brian Bumo for £133 million combined, one fan has taken things into his own hands to try and raise some cash. Supporter E&M organized the fundraiser on Wednesday, titled Baleba to Man United Fund Christian Eriksen Lifeline. Former Manchester United ace Christian Eriksen has reportedly been handed a lifeline to stay in the Premier League after turning down a move to Wrexham. Eriksen is still searching for a new club after leaving United on the expiration of his contract this summer. The playmaker had been linked with a switch to Hollywood-owned Wrexham in the Championship earlier in the window. The Red Dragons launched an audacious effort to sign the Denmark international and proposed a 2-year plan to reach the Premier League. But the 33-year-old politely turned down the move in favor of staying in the top flight. Now Mail Online claim the ex-Tottenham S. Hello everyone, this is our home. Please make you subscribe. Man United transfer news live. Red Devils make contact for Baleba. Sesko agrees United move. Maguire offers rejected. Manchester United are in for an absolutely massive summer of transfer business at Old Trafford. And Benjamin Sesko has agreed personal terms with the Red Devils ahead of a potential switch from RB Leipzig. It comes after Man United submitted a £74 million bid on Tuesday, which is still under consideration by the German side. Elsewhere, Man United have made contact over a shock transfer for Brighton star Carlos Baleba. In other news, the Red Devils have rejected approaches from 3 Premier League clubs and 2 Italian giants for Harry Maguire, according to reports Sky Talks. West Ham are reportedly progressing with talks to sign Manchester United target Idrissa Gueye from Metz. The striker, 18, is highly rated and has been linked with the likes of the Red Devils and Borussia Dortmund. But reports in France suggest that the Hammers are leading the race with a £12 million move. Last term, he scored 5 goals in 20 appearances in League Two. McTominay nomination. Former Manchester United midfielder Scott McTominay has been nominated for the Ballon d'Or. The Scottish star has shone since his exit from Old Trafford to Napoli, as he helped the club win the Serie A title. He was named the league's player of the season and could be in with a shout of being named the best in the world. RB Leipzig have released an update on Benjamin Sesko. The Manchester United target has not been training with the full squad and has instead been on an individual program. A statement read, Andrea Maximovic is back in Leipzig, but is training individually today. Likewise, Benjamin Eko and Lucas Klosterman are training individually. Sesko's diet. Benjamin Sesko's demands have been spelt out to Manchester United and Newcastle. Plenty of fried eggs and muesli. While the Premier League clubs battle to sign the striker, Sesko's current club RB Leipzig have revealed his typical diet. Baleba interest. Manchester United are reportedly interested in signing Brighton star Carlos Baleba. Reports have claimed that the Red Devils have made contact with the Seagulls to begin talks. It is suggested that the South Coast club would only be willing to sell the midfielder for at least £90 million. Fabrizio Romano has added that the Red Devils have made an approach to Baleba's camp this week. He has claimed that the deal will be difficult to complete Garnacho blow. Alejandro Garnacho has been given a blow in his hopes of joining Chelsea this summer. The Argentine is keen on an exit from Old Trafford after being dropped by Ruben Amorim. However, reports have claimed that the Blues are reluctant to pay the Red Devils' asking price. United are believed to be wanting around £50 million to allow the winger to leave Eriksen move. Former Manchester United midfielder Christian Eriksen could be set for a return to the Premier League. The Dane left Old Trafford earlier this summer after his contract expired. However, he could not be linking up with the newly promoted outfit Burnley. The Daily Mail have claimed that the Clarets have made an inquiry to sign Eriksen. He had previously been linked with a shock move to Wrexham, which he rejected Jackson Race. Newcastle have turned their attentions to Chelsea outcast and Manchester United target Nicolas Jackson. The Magpies are keen on the striker after seeing their top targets go elsewhere. The Blue Star is available following the arrival of João Pedro and Liam Delap at Stamford Bridge. Jackson is yet to decide on his future, but is thought to be open to a move to a club playing in Europe. However, Chelsea intend to hold out for £80 million for the Senegal striker. The Red Devils could still move for Jackson if they miss out on Benjamin Sesko. Barcelona handed Rashford boost. Barcelona will be able to register Marcus Rashford despite rumors that the Spanish club is facing financial troubles. Last season, Barca faced challenges in registering new players due to their financial situation, but they eventually got over the line. There have been concerns that similar issues could arise again, but the Manchester Evening News is reporting that such a situation is unlikely to happen this time. RB Leipzig released Sesko's statement amid Man United transfer talks. Benjamin Sesko has been training away from his RB Leipzig teammates this week as talks over his future heat up. The Bundesliga side confirmed on Wednesday that the 22-year-old striker was once again working individually. In a brief statement, Leipzig said, Wednesday's squad update, Andrea Maximovic is back in Leipzig, but is training individually today. Benjamin Sesko and Lucas Klosterman are also working individually. Sesko will have a big say at Manchester United. Manchester United will play in a way that suits manager Ruben Amorim, and he'll have players who can fit the style he so strongly desires. United are determined to improve on their 15th place finish and have already snapped up Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo. They've now also tabled a bid of over £70 million for Benjamin Sesko, with the striker reportedly keen on a move to Old Trafford. Manchester United closed Nicolas Jackson deal. Manchester United are on the verge of snapping up Benjamin Sesko, completing a triple swoop up front. The RB Leipzig star is set to join Matheus Cunha and Bryan Mbeumo as the new faces in United's forward line. The move all but ends their interest in Chelsea striker Nicolas Jackson, who is now expected to either stay at Stamford Bridge or head to Newcastle. Man United introduced state-of-the-art technology to help Ruben Amorim. Ruben Amorim will use state-of-the-art technology to find out who isn't pulling their weight at Manchester United. The Portuguese gaffer has been nothing short of ruthless since replacing Erik ten Hag at the Old Trafford helm.